Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to show you how I make hibachi chicken fried rice. One of my favorite things in the world. So stay tuned. So the first step is to get your grill warmed up. I'm using a Blackstone grill today. This was found at somebody left it at a campsite. So, you know, that's always nice, a free Blackstone grill. But what I like to do first is I like to cook the vegetables. So we got them all sliced and diced. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of butter. Butter is awesome. Put it on the grill. You can always tell how level your grill is by watching the butter slide. I guess it's got a low spot in the middle. The first thing I'm going to do is cook the vegetables. And I'm kind of using a little bit of a high heat right now because the wind is blowing a little bit, but not much. So let me just mix these up a little bit to get some of the butter all over them. Keep everything together. Almost forgot my mushrooms. We didn't slice these up or anything. We just cooked them just like they are.
You already sliced. It'll be alright.
They're already sliced. We're not gonna be that picky about it. The idea of this is to make it kind of easy where anybody can do it. Just throw it all together, you know.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good.
This is where you need smell-o-vision.
Oh Lord, it smells good.
But this is a single-size Blackstone grill. They got the double-size one. This is single. I wish I had the bigger one, but you know, then you got to haul it around and find space for it. But you really need one of these. It's a little laser temperature guide, and I can see the hot zones. So just get familiar with your grill and figure out where your hot zones and warm zones are at. Since the wind is blowing this way a little bit, the warmer zones are over here. So it's it's in the 300s over here. So I'm going to use the left side for the warming area. So it calls for 2 cloves of garlic, and if you're going to use minced garlic, roughly 1 teaspoon is 1 clove of garlic. So there's one. And Susan likes it to heap up, so we're going to heap it.
Yeah, I got a heaping teaspoon.
Stir it around real good.
The sun's going down on us, so I'm sorry if we have any shadows here.
Yeah, the lighting is going to get a little bit weird, so I apologize ahead of time. I like those zucchinis to look like that right there.
Oh yeah.
See that one right there?
Oh yeah.
It looks nice and
Toasty.
And you know that zucchini is actually a fruit.
Yep, it's a squash.
It's a squash.
It's a type of squash. It's actually a fruit. And Shane used to not eat them because he thought it was green. He didn't like them. And one day I told him, I said, all it is he likes squash. I said, you know, all it is squash. It's just a different color. And then, so he tried some of it and he liked it.
What do you know?
So now you eat it.
We grew some before too. When we lived in Arkansas, we had a little deck, little patio deck with the planter, and we grew some, and it grows really, really well. And our little dog Coco, she liked it so much, I'd give her, and also she liked the tomatoes too that we were growing. She'd just sit there and look at the tomato and look at me and look at the zucchini, look back at me and basically asking for one. And I'd always give her one, and she just loved them. I think that most vegetables are probably safe for consumption for dogs.
Oh yeah.
Fruits,
Zucchini's fine.
sorry. The warm zone is over here on the side. I could actually just take all this out and mix it all back in later, which I think I'll go ahead and do that. So like I said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a lot of this out and just add it back on here at the end, just so I got a little bit more room.
Yeah, if we'd have had the bigger Blackstone, you might have been able to do that.
Yeah, you can move
all at once.
Yeah, you can. Plus, you can set one side to intentionally be just 200 degrees or something, just where it won't really cook things too much, but it'll keep it really warm. But this one here, a little bit too warm for my taste because it's going to continue cooking a little bit, and I got them just like I want them right now.
Besides that, you don't want the garlic to burn.
Yeah, I don't want to burn my garlic. And Susan don't want it either, so.
Yeah. No, I love garlic, but I don't want it to be bitter.
Well, the good thing about the little thing in the back there is you can
Scoop stuff
You can
off.
scoop some little things off you didn't want in there. So next I'm going to cook the meat. A little oil. I think roughly a pound of ribeye and a pound of chicken.
Chicken breast.
Chicken breast. Yeah. And yes, I put it all in there together.
Yep, got a green onion in there.
Prairie onion.
Oh, it smells so good. One tip about cooking meats like this is cut them all roughly the same size. That way
they'll
cook evenly.
Kind of the same, at the same rate. I know chicken really does probably cook a little faster than beef, but I don't know. I mean, it kind of looks like it's cooking really well all at the same time. Look at it, how tender that meat is.
It's going to be so good in my mouth. I may break out in song.
Yeah. We're going to do all fresh ingredients today. Fresh vegetables, fresh, the meat's going to be obviously fresh. Did you just look at that? Hey, let me let you look at it. So the meat's pretty much done now, so we're going to take that off and I'm going to put it in the same bowl with the vegetables because I'm going to put it all back on the grill here in a minute. But next I got to do the rice and the eggs.
Yeah, I can't forget those eggs.
Look at that. Would you just look at that again? Put it in there with all the goodies. I mean, you can just munch on that for days on this.
Yeah, we just tried a piece of the steak without, it didn't even have any seasonings or anything on it, and it was so good.
Now we have to actually fry the rice. It's called fried rice. But I like to add more butter.
He's got some more avocado oil on the grill.
More butter. So earlier, what we did was, well, this is what you have to do, what you should do when you're cooking fried rice. Cook the rice either a day ahead of time and refrigerate it overnight, or cook it earlier in the day and chill it before you cook it because you want it to be kind of cold. That way it fries and browns up like you want it to. So what we did is we just cooked it all, put it on a tray, put it in the refrigerator.
And we probably should have sprayed the pan with some vegetable spray or something before we... I
didn't spray any, so...
We didn't, so I'm hoping it doesn't stick.
Oh, no.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be just fine. Okay. See the rice popping and jumping?
Yep. Kind of need to let it cook a couple of minutes on each side. I'll make it like into, over the hot area there. And it says you should do this over a little bit of a high heat. Here's where we add the soy sauce. Get all jazzy with that.
You don't really have to measure.
Nah, you just put it in there. Just dump it in there. I can see that it's getting a little bit brown, the rice is around the edges. It could be the soy sauce, but I think it actually is. So, oh yeah. So it's actually frying. So what I'm gonna try to turn this over a little bit. Oh yeah. That's probably.
Oh yeah, that's getting brown. That's what you want to see.
That's what you want. And it's not just the soy sauce, it's actually toasting. Try to keep it from burning and moving around a little bit. So whenever you see the, if you see it where it gets a little bit, where it's sticking a little bit, you can always move it off the hot areas like that, but you can also just put,
more butter.
just dump all the rest of your butter in there.
I think what we use a long grain rice, but you can use any kind of rice. You can use short grain, medium, long, whatever. I guess you could even use brown rice if you wanted to, but I've never had fried rice with brown rice. But
yeah, you just keep coming underneath it like that and make sure it's not sticking. Just kind of turning it over. So this is about where I like the rice to look, about like this. You can see it's toasted throughout. And I move it off to the side here. Now is where I'm going to actually scramble, put some eggs in here. So, we're from the South, so a little bit more butter.
Everything's better with butter. And cheese and bacon.
Butter, cheese, and bacon. That's the secret. Don't tell anybody. A lot of people do 2 eggs. We're doing 3.
Well, we're doing 3, I think, simply because we've got chicken and beef, or chicken and steak, so it's kind of, we felt we just need a little more than just 2 eggs.
Now's a good time to add a little salt and pepper. A little salt and pepper on everything. Mix these eggs up.
I'm glad this is almost done because it's cold out here and my hands are frozen.
Yeah, we're in Utah, so when the sun's out, it's nice and actually warm. It could be 35, 40 degrees. If the sun's out, you can almost wear a t-shirt. But when that sun goes down like it has now, or it's behind the clouds,
it's cold out here. I can see my breath. I think the high today was 35, and the low tonight is 12, I do believe.
So what I do on all this, I just chop it all up, mix it all up like that, and then you can bring it all back in together.
Oh, smells so good.
I like this little flat toe because I can get in the corners real good. Get everything back in the cooking zone here. So you just mix it all up.
Chef Shane.
Chef Shane. Get my own show. RV cooking at its best. So now we dump all these goodies back in here. Yeah, you just put it all back together and let it all warm up. And then it's going to be ready to eat. That is a lot of food. Holy cow.
Too bad we don't have any neighbors here. We could have invited them over for supper.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're watching this, Marcus and Migle from Lithuania, but when they were with us, we served them some of this that we made, and they really liked it a lot.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh, we did. I forgot about that.
We tried some of their Lithuanian food too, so if you hadn't seen that video, go back and watch it. I'll put it in the link in the description where we tried some of their dishes.
Yeah, we went and bought ingredients and tried to make authentic Lithuanian food, and that was really fun.
Yeah, it's a fun video.
Yeah.
Everybody, they seemed to like it, but we served up some of this for them, and they really liked it. That's so good.
Is it good enough to slap your mama and slap your mama naked and have her clothes?
No, you don't slap your mama naked. The saying I got from my dad is just, it's so good at making us slap you naked and hide your clothes.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's what your dad says. Slap you naked and hide your clothes.
So now the last thing is more soy sauce.
A little more soy sauce.
You got to put it all together.
Not too much because you don't want it to be too salty, but
that's a good point. Soy sauce is salty.
You can buy low sodium soy sauce.
So you got to be careful when you're adding salt and pepper, because go easy on the salt so you can add it in. But this is what sets it off at the end.
It is aptly named.
Yum Yum sauce. I don't know what's in that. Maybe crack. I don't know. Ask Hunter Biden. And he smokes crack, don't he? There's pictures of him with a crack pipe. I mean, the dude smoked crack. So now that all that's together, all of it's blended back together, it is ready to eat.
For the yum yum sauce, we just put our own individual amount once we put it on our plate.
Yeah. So since we're outside, I'm going to put all this in a bigger bowl, and we're going to go inside where it's warmer and
eat it.
Try it out.
I don't know if that looks as good on camera as it does in real life. Oh my goodness. Am I a guinea pig? That is good.
Does it slap your neck and have your clothes good?
Yes, it is. All those vegetables are so good. I would give it 2 thumbs up, but
She's holding her plate.
I'm holding my plate.
I think that's the best I've made so far. Steak is just right. Chicken is just right. All the vegetables are just right. We do thank you for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe and follow along on our adventures. Until next time, live in the sunshine.